Good morning, dear students of class 7. So last class we did uses of metals. Some of the most important metals, those metals we use in our daily life, for example, gold, platinum, silver, copper, zinc, lead, tin, aluminium, iron. So some of these daily use metals we learned, the uses we learned. Now today we will be learning uses of common non-metals. So there are many non-metals. Now which are the non-metals? Those elements which are not malleable, which are non-ductile, non-malleable, they do not have luster, they appear dull, their appearance is very dull. So these kind of elements and which have tendency to gain electrons, they have 5 or 6 or 7 valence electrons in their valence shell. So these kind of elements are called non-metals. And in our daily life we use some non-metals. So oxygen, without which we cannot even think of our life. The nitrogen, without which plant cannot prepare protein. Plant cannot prepare protein without nitrogen, so that is also very important. Then hydrogen gas, then comes sulfur, then carbon, then iodine, chlorine, noble gases, etc. are common non-metals. So these are common non-metals. These are common non-metals that we use in our daily life. So which are the non-metals? Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, sulfur, carbon, iodine, chlorine, noble gas, and noble gases, etc. are common non-metals. So noble gases, previously noble gases were also classified under non-metals, but now elements are classified into 4 categories: metals, non-metals, metalloids, and noble gases. But these noble gases also have some non-metallic character. That's why they are considered as, they are grouped under non-metal. But nowadays we consider noble gases as a separate group. Okay, then let's talk about the different non-metals one by one. Number 1, uses of carbon. Uses of carbon. And what is the symbol for carbon? C. Carbon is an important non-metal. It occurs in free as well as in combined state. Now, why carbon is a very important non-metal? It is because without carbon we cannot think of life. From our good morning to good night, whatever we use, most of them contain carbon. Toothpaste, then plastic, then food also, carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, all these contain carbon. Glucose, all, even carbon dioxide. So each and every, means most of the substances that we use in our daily life is made up of carbon. They contain carbon. So carbon exists in nature in its free form as well as in combined state. So in free state, that means carbon we can get in the form of carbon itself. So in its free state, carbon occurs as diamond and graphite. So diamond is pure carbon. Diamond is pure carbon. And graphite is also pure carbon. Diamond you are very much familiar with, and this graphite is present in your pencil in the form of pencil lead. So pencil lead is made up of graphite. In the combined state, you can think combined state, carbon occurs in the form of carbonates, limestone, marble, petroleum and natural gas, nutrients, proteins, fats, etc., and carbon dioxide in the air. That means in free state. Name the carbons which occur in free state. Then what do you say? Diamond and graphite. Diamond and graphite are the carbon which present in free state. And in combined state, carbon occurs in the form of carbonates, generally in limestone, marble, then in the form of petroleum and natural gas also. That means petrol, diesel, kerosene, gasoline, whatever, all these contain carbon. They are all carbon compounds. Then nutrients like proteins, fats, carbohydrates, etc. also contain carbon, and carbon dioxide also is present in the air. So this is use of carbon. Now you can see here diamond. Diamond, which is the pure form of carbon. Diamond is the pure form of carbon. It exists in free state. So what are the uses of diamond then? It is used for making jewelry because it is one of the crystalline forms of carbon with extraordinary brilliance. So it is used for making jewelry. So why it is used for making jewelry? Because of its extraordinary brilliance. It shines. It shines not because it is lustrous. It shines because of internal reflection that you will come to know in physics in high class. So, brilliance means shiny. Shiny. It shines because of internal reflection. It shines. So it shines. It has extraordinary shining. And because of this shining, diamond is used in making jewelry. And that's why this is only the reason diamond is very expensive. So, it is one of the crystalline form of carbon. It is one of the crystalline form of carbon. Number 2. Diamond is the hardest known substance. Diamond is the hardest known substance. So, it is used in the instruments meant for cutting glass and drilling hard rocks. Now, which is the hardest substance? Which is the hardest substance known so far? Diamond is the hardest substance known so far. This is the reason why diamond is used for cutting stone and glass. Black diamond is used for cutting stone and glass, drilling hard rocks. So compressor, you might have seen compressor working in the roadside for breaking stone, for drilling stone. So the tip of the compressor contains black diamond, which helps it to cut glass and drill hard rocks. Then comes graphite. So you can see the tip of the pencil. The tip of the pencil is black part. Okay, black part. Lead of the pencil is made up of graphite. And graphite is also pure form of carbon. Graphite is also pure form of carbon. It is used for making electrodes as it is a good conductor of electricity. Now, I may ask you one question. Name the non-metal that conducts electricity. Generally, non-metals do not conduct electricity. Generally, non-metals do not conduct electricity. So, which is the non-metal that conducts electricity? It is graphite. It is graphite. Graphite conducts electricity, though it is non-metal. And for this reason, graphite is used as electrode also. So, electrodes are rods, R-O-D-S, rods, or metal or plates. Electrodes are rods or plates that is used for the process of electrolysis. That means these electrodes helps in passing electricity. These electrodes helps in passing electricity. There are two types of electrodes. They are anode and cathode. Graphite marks black lines on paper, so it is used for making the cores of pencil called pencil leads. So graphite, whenever you use graphite over a paper, it gives black lines. It marks, gives black lines, and because of this, it is used for making pencil lead. It is used for making pencil lead. Pencil lead is not the metal lead. It is said lead because it looks like metal lead. It looks like metal lead. Otherwise, it is a graphite. Pencil lead is not lead, it is graphite. Then, it is also used to control the speed of nuclear reactions in nuclear reactors. In nuclear reactors, graphite is used for controlling the reaction. For controlling the reaction, graphite is used. Number 4, it is soft and its layers slip over one another, slippery nature. So for example, in graphite, atoms are arranged in this way, so that they can slide over each other, So because of this, whenever you can do one thing, you just rub your pencil lead on the bench and do like this with your finger, then you can see that it is slippery. Not only that, it shines also. It shines. So why it is slippery? Because atoms can slide over each other. Atoms of carbon can slide over each other in graphite. So it is non-volatile. And another thing is that it do not get vaporized. It is non-volatile. So it is used as a lubricant for the fast-moving parts of machines which operate at very high temperatures, where ordinary oil lubricants cannot be used. Now, ordinary lubricants get vaporized easily when at high temperature these lubricants get vaporized, gets evaporate very fast. So it cannot be used for those machines which run at very high temperature. So for those machines which run at very high temperature, which kind of lubricant is used? Lubricant is graphite. And why? Graphite is used as lubricant for the machines which work at very high temperature. It is because graphite is non-volatile. At any temperature, graphite do not get vaporized easily. So because of this, it is used as lubricant also. Graphite has high melting point, so it is using making heat resistant crucible. Now, melting point of graphite is also very high. It do not melt at ordinary temperature. It melts at very high temperature. That's why graphite is used in making crucible, making the thing on which we melt something. Making utensil, you can say, making apparatus in which we can melt other things. It's called crucible. So, heat resistant crucible can be made out of graphite. Then coal. Coal is also a form of carbon. Coal is also a form of carbon. It is also pure form of carbon. Coal is also pure form of carbon. Number one, it is used as a fuel at homes and in industries. You are very much familiar with it. In the olden days, coal was used as fuel at homes and in industries. But now petroleum is there, electricity is there. So coal is not used that much. And now coal is used for thermoelectricity. So it is also used in textile and pharmaceutical companies to make synthetic chemicals and textiles. Even coal is used in textile industries and pharmaceutical companies for making synthetic chemicals, synthetic man-made chemicals and textiles. Charcoal. Now whatever we use in our home, when we burn firewood, some solid substance will get in black color. That is not coal. That is not coal. Whatever we get on burning firewood at our home, that is not coal. That is charcoal. That is charcoal. So charcoal is used as a decolorizing agent in the sugar industry. Now, sugarcane juice is somewhat brownish in color, but the sugar we eat is totally white. So how it is possible? It is possible by bleaching the natural color. That means that brown color is removed. That brown color is removed. And for removing this brown color, for decolorizing, what is used? Charcoal is used for decolorizing. For decolorizing, what is used? Charcoal is used. So what is charcoal used for? Charcoal is used for decolorizing sugar in sugar industry. Yes. So this much for today. Hope you are strong at home. Hope you are safe at home. Stay safe. Stay sound. Go through your content. Learn. If there is any problem, let me know through WhatsApp. Thank you.